Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. Welcome to my personal future of OpenArray, where we're playing in autumn. This is how far we've come. The technology is finally here. Speaking of technology, you may have noticed a difference in resolutions and zoom levels, and also the general smoothness of the camera, and as well as the all the video settings. So yep, my new hardware has finally arrived, and I have tested it. I have tested it in the forges of Shadow Paradise. It is looking absolutely gorgeous, stunning 4K visuals with pixel graphics from 1995. That's besides the point. Everything's working just smoothly. This is, however, a test cast because RAGL Season 14 is about to commence, and this has been played as a preparatory stage of sorts because people were incentivized to play the ladder, and by playing the ladder, they could get ranked higher on the RAGL leaderboards and thus gain a higher standing, which is pretty cool. I like that system. Myself, I had to drop out of RAGL due to time commitments. But let me talk to you about my PC. It's been interesting. I finally learned how import tariffs work. That's also the reason for why my PC was delayed for so long. Yeah, import tariffs. I did have to pay a metric fuckton. Ooh, nice move here. Let's introduce the players. I did have to pay a metric fuckton on top of what my PC already cost. That was 650 just in import tax. That was quite demanding on my savings, let's put it that way. It was a bit punishing. But here we are. We finally made it. And with this test cast, I just want to highlight some of those players who are going to be upcoming type contenders for RAGL season number 14, and also just try and test out my my setup. So you may notice that some things are missing. For example, the frame, the camera is not transparent yet. This is basically just a test run. And the players in question that we're going to be observing on this test run are Mr. Mint, who has apparently managed to sneak his way into Masters. So congratulations on that. He's had some really good map movements already that we glanced over. Cursory movement here. And he's playing off against Unano, who is basically at this point a veteran, not only in the RA competitive scene. I think he's been there before me, when he was still going by Unano, before he switched over to Maceman and then back. Oh, the APC. That's some good timing there. Rockets trying to chase, but Mint deciding otherwise. Yeah, those rockets are still in mint condition. Also, yeah, take note how he is living true to his theme and also going for mint color. That's just gorgeous. Yeah, Maceman definitely veteran, who knows his open array. The background here, someone has mentioned that there is some hardware side solution to just filter out the background on NVIDIA cards, and I do have an NVIDIA card now. This machine, by the way, is running everything. I probably have to catch up. As soon as I find some time, I'll have to catch up on some of the gaming advancements of the past 20 years. It's gonna be a good time, and I'll take you on a ride there. All right, that was some pretty solid harassment from Unano, hosing down the Derrick with little to no commitment. He himself has just gone for a war factory off of one light vehicle. Interestingly, there has been a light vehicle skip from Mint. So he's been opting just for an attack dog, which is definitely the more fragile composition, but hasn't been punished in any way. Something that I'm also aware is that the audio settings are still very much touch and go for the moment. So we're probably going to have to tinker with that a little bit. I am aware that my mouse clicks are being registered right now, and they're quite loud as far as I can tell from the recordings, but as of now, there's no easy fix. So yeah, we'll have to figure out a way. With the mobile flag here, Mint going for a late mobile flag before MCV. Yeah, what an awkward build here. Okay, so he's trying for an MCV just to probably catch, trying for a flank just to probably try and catch an MCV off guard. But there is no move out just yet. Oh, this ate this mobile flag in a terrible way. What a terrible position. What a terrible night to have a curse. Both players going for heavy tank before expansion. That just strikes me as curious. This is a huge map. Speaking of the map, It is called Sampio. This is also a best of 3, so if this cast is recording successfully, I'm probably gonna just be shooting 2 more casts and adding them on later. So Unano has gone for an expansion, but Mint curiously hasn't. Oh, there it is. That's quite late though. Oh, those civilian buildings have custom colors on the autumn palette. Oh, nice movements here. Whoa, it's a bit too loud, drowning out everything. At the end of the day, both players losing the front lines. So the shorter reinforcement routes are favoring Unano. It was a very even trade though. Civilians being in the mix. Yeah, Mint is running dry on his home base. He needs to relegate some of his harvester's stat. I really like this color scheme. Autumn is just a color palette that fits. Oh, and look at the zoom levels. Look at how smooth and silk smooth the zoom is working. I'm also, by the way, recording and having like 5 tabs open in the background, which was completely unthinkable. Used to be that I couldn't do anything besides recording the cast. This is super awesome. I'm just stoked. Oh my goodness, Unano has actually managed to get the Derrick. He snuck it away. Beautiful play. I am, with this setup, also going to be including some more Company of Heroes cast, Shadow of Paradise, Warcraft 3, what have you. It's gonna be a good time. Stoked about the autumn color palette here. Mint has been playing such a... he has so many hard points to defend at once. He's been stretching himself a little thin here. Nice movements though with the heavy tanks. He hasn't given any of them away for free. So there's that. He's trying to merge his army now. Let's zoom out and see the army movements. Yeah. You may notice that the APC is still around. Oh, the heavy tank is going in. It's actually a good trade here. Nice front lines. Mint is just sweeping the floor with Unano's army here. Wow, that was gorgeous. While in the background, the harvester, the engineer burns to a crisp. Tesla coil. Alright, where's that? Oh. There it is. That is a forward-ass radar dome. Yikes. A bit aggressive, but not to my disliking here. Because it provides a lot of vision if you go into Mint's vision, yeah. You can almost see the base. He also managed to salvage his harvester, which is pretty good. Oh, Mint has got the right idea, but he's being caught off guard by the flamethrowers. Needs to reinforce because this radar dome is a very precious structure that needs to be defended. Okay. Frontline still standing strong, and he has lost his infantry core. So he is still in a defensible position and can just reinforce with defenses to his heart's content here. I like those sprites. Congratulations to whoever created this. Wait, what? That is a forward-ass MCV. That is slightly aggressive. Oh, power down. Immediate power down from Mint, who's definitely been putting on a good show. Oh my goodness, Unano has lost so much trying to attack this radar dome. Hasn't gotten anything for it. Oh, it's got nothing to show here. Yeah, good night, sweet prince. This MCV ain't going nowhere. Trying to escape to the next map. Maybe Unano can save it on for map number 3. Let's see. Yeah, he's chasing with a couple tanks. That's all he needs. The rest is going southern perimeter, and V2 rocket launchers are trying to close the sack. Oh, it is looking really good for Mint in this game. We're probably gonna have to do the follow-up games as well, because this was a really good game, as well as just running butter smooth. Ooh, the MCV is still alive. The turn radius is absolutely screwing over the heavy tanks. That's fine though. Man, Unano with this oil derrick, that's not too bad. There is another arm in the middle. I love how he's doing those death by 1,000 cuts plays. Just sending 2 rifles to attack the oil derrick, just being extra annoying on all fronts at once. MCV is still alive though. Just saying, never count Unano out. He can play like a tick, he can burrow in. Oh, Mint knows what's up. He needs to put his V2 on hold fire. It's on autopilot. Rip. Ripperito. My dude. Oh, that would be beautiful force fire. but there's an immediate retreat. Ooh, that was almost taking out the heavy tank with the V2. Beautiful. And out comes the first airfield, so he's probably going to have scouting information in just a hot second. Because let's be honest, the Yak is just a spy plane that also is armed. That thing is so fast and so nimble. Ooh, one of the harvesters died. Mint is going mass airfields now. He's got a lot of cash to spare. But Unano is even richer. Oh, 2 harvesters down, plus the cash bounty popping up. On this side, Unano has managed to sneak his Conyard back to its original intended location. That is fairly impressive, not gonna lie. V2s are trying their best to connect, not finding the marks for now. They're a bit far forward. This is a wide front. Unano can actually manage to get some really good connections here. V2s are being salvaged. He's microing his heart out. Some really good V2 micro, but payoff just wasn't there yet. Maybe now? Yeah, that was a good one. That was so... Oh, those V2s were absolutely lethal. Gorgeous. I think that's just gonna be enough. Oh, nice. Takes a couple infantrymen with him. That's been really solid. It feels like this should be... Ooh, another... Yeah, another harvester down. This should be Mint's game to lose, but we've seen stranger comebacks. Not gonna lie, it ain't over till it's over. You do not want to engage into this wall of flame. Alright, out comes the double war factory. Oof. Mint has barely any armor on the map right now because he invested heavily into V2s. Not the best on the defense because your opponent is usually just going to be advancing. Ooh, the radar dome is so low. Just one more V2 shot. And he's going to be able to end it. Is Unano giving it away here, huh? Sorry, is Mint giving it away here? It's certainly starting to look like a comeback, the beginning of a comeback. Stranger things have happened. Oh, the micro! Beautiful. Takes out the radar dome, so no more V2 reinforcements. But snipe for snipe. Very nice. I love how he's supporting this with the Yak attack planes. Then just taking out the flame towers from a safe distance. Thank you, good sir. That's how you play it. Here we've got another engagement. Tanks rolling thunder. The tanks are trying to breach. But there is... Yeah, there is the Yak. The armed scout plane. Paper bag filled with plastic explosives. They are quite lethal. Their highest lethality comes from just crash landing though. Look at this wall of flame. Alright. Barbecue mode engaged. Damn, this game isn't over. What's about the tech? Mint is going for a second war factory now as well. Unano is broke. The assets are still salvageable, still within striking distance. Man, what a game. Back and forth. This one heavy tank wreaking havoc among the V2 rocket launcher lines. Another scout plane coming out, just to check. Ooh, that's melee range yet again. Man, the V2 plays have been stellar. Look at the hit and run. Oh, he has singled out all the rockets. Beautiful. Well played from Mint. That was really good micro. He left the rifles alive and just killed the rockets. That meant there was nowhere to go. No more anti-air defenses. Just like that, this engagement is turning into his favor. Ooh, power down. No, not like this. Second war factory coming online. Keep in mind, this doesn't have much punch here. Oh my goodness, this is actually going to be stopped up on Tesla now. There haven't been any rockets in this blob. More flame towers. It appears... Yeah, Mint has been giving Unano enough time to set up his flame tower walls. Usually this just takes a lot of time to set up, but the way this game has played out, it certainly has been a bit fast and loose. Down goes another Yak. Man, where does that leave us? Unano, another one with a little bit of cash income. Mint on 5 harvesters. He does have more real estate, but he hasn't harvested these mines. So yeah, Unano's eco-harassment, definitely. Spectators on the money here. And he's long distance mining, so he does certainly have some income. Whereas Mint is looking a little depleted. Alright, the backline drop has just dispatched a couple dudes. With veterancy, keep in mind. I feel like that was really dynamic play. Mint also really good with his Yak micro thus far. He's really managed to single out those rockets every single time. Wait, oh, yeah. You need to zoom in a certain level because past this zoom level you can't see the pips anymore. So it was looking like this was bugged, but no. Yeah, time is on Unano's side for the time being because he has more income. Flak trucks are being added to the mix as well. It's starting to look like the turnaround has been achieved, huh? Both players have forgotten about this little dispatch, by the way. Ooh, direct hit. Man, I remember one key feature is still missing here. Beautiful micro, but still not enough. One key feature from the originals is missing. You were able to kill trees. It took a long while to kill them, but they were perishable. So I specifically remember a mission as the Allies where the Soviets would just try and bust their way. Oh my goodness, it's going hard. They would just try to bust their way through defensive lines with what was it, like V2s shooting at the trees that was coded in such a way that would eventually happen, which was pretty cool. That was a very effective operation here from Mint, going for what looked like a really defensible position, but at the end of the day, oh, the Yak as well. At the end of the day, though, this was just beautiful play from Mint, with a numbers disadvantage. He's losing his refinery, though, so I feel like, oh, he's also being pushed back with his Kanyard. So he's certainly losing a lot more than he's gaining. So this wasn't worth it after all, losing his army on the back end of the engagement. And I feel like he's running out of steam, period. Alright, by the way, some other key features that are still missing are there won't be an intro this time around. There also won't be a score screen because those I all have to import from my other PC. Just letting you know that this may take a while. Okay, Unano still long distance mining, and the bottom right is a steady source of income for Mint. This is contested territory, no man's land if you wish. What the fuck happened? The turnaround happened. The turnaround of the century. Why isn't Unano dead? Because it's looking good for him, my friend. He's looks like he's winning. Are you winning, son? Yeah, his eco-harass was stellar. He's also gotten the Iron Curtain out, tier 3. So, one big mistake that I see Soviet players do over and over again is overcommitting it onto mammoths on big maps. Unless you've got a clear way into the enemy base, this is a terrible idea, because mammoths are just too slow. You can outposition them every single time. On smaller maps, they're way more effective. Yak fleet is steadily growing. This is dangerous. Danger, danger! Woo! The Allahu Akbar! It wasn't enough. It certainly wasn't enough this time around. Ooh. The paratroopers definitely taking a beating. Yeah, wasting a lot of Yaks there. Also, may I just point out that how effective this oil derrick steel has been. This has certainly netted Unano a net income advantage of like 10k over the course of this match, because not only has it gained him some money, it also deprived Mint of that money. So it counts twice. Alright, Unano is losing this engagement, but he still has enough forces to defend, can just consolidate. His real estate situation isn't looking too good, though. Which tech? Oh, he's going for mammoths. So, let's see how this one is going to pan out. Traditionally speaking, from experience, if you go for mammoths, you're in for a world of hurt. Man, the micro, though. The Yaks have been Except the Allahu Yakbar earlier, the Yaks have been stellar. This always looks like one of those package drops to me. One of those crate drops. Oh my goodness, zooming in all the way just lets you see how oversized infantry are. Look at this. They are towering over the civilian buildings. You don't notice it that much when you're zooming out, but if you zoom all the way in, it just looks ridiculous. Look at this. Alright. Oh, I'm so happy with this new setup. Oh my goodness, the parabombs. They are... If Mint doesn't move, this is a game changer. He notices it just in time. Only loses one rocket. That was really, well... Yeah, the reaction really timely. In a timely manner. Very exposed Iron Curtain. But he does have the curtain itself up and running. Mammoth tanks are just waiting to appear in the form of the Plus of Doom. Hello there. Welcome to your base. Sneaky army from Mint is disposing of the war factory. Sorry, can't talk anymore. Iron Curtain has been fired on the flame tower. I'm not sure if that's the right call. Look at Mint's micro, just completely ignoring the flame tower. Not losing a single unit. Beautiful, the Iron Curtain is gonna time out, and this push is now gonna be stopped almost immediately. Unless he decides to just sit there and take it. He's cruising for a bruising. Uh-oh. Mint does not have this on the radar. Oh no. Yikes. He's still microing on this side. He's still microing the Yaks. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, too much APM on the Yaks. I've been there before myself. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. On the other side, still a relatively solid army core. And he knows that the Iron Curtain is down. An outhouse? What? That's a new asset. That is so cool. Looks stunning. Another radar dome has been built. This army, definitely not the most efficient. Down goes one of the scouts. No signs of tier 3 anywhere yet for Mr. Mint. He's also lost his econ here yet again. Mammoth tank has started gaining veterancy. That is not very common. On these large maps, they usually tend to get outpositioned. Oh, the V2 micro, the targeted shots from Mint. Gotta commend the man here. Wait a sec, that is friendly fire. Oh, he's trying. Good lord, never try and hit vehicles. It just isn't happening. Hitting vehicles is so hard. But another ore truck is down. Just like that, it's starting to look a little bleak for Mint. His economic situation is just not the best anymore. And he remembered about his power drop. He lost another harvester here. 4 under 9 harvesters. Yikes. Man, this gives me so much more oversight and control. I just love this new setup. What do you think? I think we're gonna keep the battlefield camera like this sometimes. Just keep it panned and zoomed out. So we've got a nice little overview of the battlefield, especially maps this large. This is one of the new maps in the pool, by the way. Yes, Sampio. Iron Curtain is back up and running. So this engagement is gonna be quite tricky to maneuver. I've heard the Iron Curtain fire, but there was on another side of the map, I believe. Pop goes the first Yak, and down goes the second Yak as well. Well, I think that was the last one. Oh, one remaining, never mind. He's trying to hunt for the rocket launchers. Defensive paradrop. True times of desperation. Alright, that is certainly something. Haven't quite seen that before. I feel like Mint is so broke, he can't afford anything anymore. Going for hijackers would be cool. Go for some hijackers and try to just steal some of the ore trucks away to equal the score. Man, this church looks beautiful. Is that from another game? It looks sort of familiar. Is it from... No, it can't be from one of the Sim Cities, but it looks sort of similar. Any video game connoisseurs in chat, please let me know. Tesla coil pushes on, and Mint is oblivious for now. Trying to push forward. Oof, this has just become a... This battlefield has just become a hot zone. Really hard to maneuver. 25 minutes. We're going to take a look at... Yeah, the assets are certainly favoring Unano now. Civilian is going to be crushed. Nope, gets out of the way. V2 play has gotten so much better. Both players are just utilizing to their full effect. Beautiful play. Look at this. Mammoths in the front, screening, and the V2s behind, just targeting the defensive structures. That is how you play the Death by 1,000 Cuts siege mode. Mint's V2s have certainly gained some veterancy. The Yaks certainly haven't. In these situations, you honestly always want to just use them to scout. There's no use sending them in to die. Yep, just like that, another expansion falls into the pockets of Unano. And we are starting to look like a very Unano-centric map. Lots of red. The red scare is real. Very little mint green anymore. Mint not looking so fresh anymore here. Veterancy 2 V2 rocket launcher is actually super fast. Can just traverse the map in a matter of seconds. Unano is floating really hard. He's got the cash to spare to build anything he likes. Oh lord, Mint has finally realized that this oil derrick has been stolen away. The IC's in it. Alright. There's been no threat whatsoever here, but that's okay. That is completely fine. Unano is gonna be looking at a 1-0 anyway. And Mint has forgotten about his engineer. Rip. Ripperino. It's all coming... Yeah. It's all coming apart here. Parabombs into the attack vector. Nice idea, but wrong angle. Alright. Well, that's certainly been a paradrop. Wait a sec! That still connects? Holy shit. The range is so long now. The line damage is actually insane. Yeah, this is starting to look like a 1-0. I haven't heard a bell yet, though. So... Mint is willing to fight it out. I haven't heard a bell. Here we've got a pure vehicle composition. Pow. Down goes one airfield. GG, well played. Well played indeed. The MiG on the battlefield as well. Yeah, this has been an insane game. This has absolutely been Mint's game to lose, and yet he managed to do so. We're going to be keeping an eye out on those players, though, because Mint, despite I don't think me having casted him all that much, he certainly is a very talented player. I've seen some of his matches. And very promising. Also, RHL Season 14 is going to be around the corner. We're going to be covering that extensively. And expect some more variety casts from different mods, games, whatnot. Next cast is going to be the other missing 2 parts of this series. And for now, this is just a test cast because it's missing the intro and everything. It's missing the overlay, all the fine tuning. And let me know how the audio balancing is. Until then, I'll leave you with this zoomed out overview, which is awesome. And I've got a monitor that is just ridiculous. I have to move my eyes all the way from the left to the right to check everything out on the monitor. That's kind of wild. I used to have, I think it was an 18-inch monitor, and this one has a lot more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.